I'm a clinical social worker. I have been helping people with all forms of disordered eating and food issues for many, many years. I myself have experienced many of my own struggles related to food, and I like to help people, when possible, to figure out how to eat healthily. In college, many of you are on your own for the first time. Food decisions are entirely yours. I want to explain that we are all equipped with signals from the time we are tiny babies. We were given a bottle perhaps we were breastfed. We knew how much we needed and how much we wanted. And even in the days of being in a high chair, your parents perhaps would put food on your tray. Maybe you threw some on the floor, maybe you mashed some in your hair, but you knew how much of it you needed and how much of it you wanted. Over time, we lose those signals. We lose the ability to figure out how much food we really need to have. I want to talk about Geneen Roth for a moment. Geneen Roth has written a book called Breaking Free. I wish I had had this in college. This book has been around for 30 years, but she recently became popular when she wrote a book called Women, Food, and God, and Oprah discovered her. So I want to tell you about her method called Breaking Free, and it's a way to follow certain rules that will help you to always eat healthily. And these are her 7 rules, 7 principles to eat healthily. Eat only when you are hungry. Eat sitting down. This does not mean inhaling your breakfast while you're walking to class. Eat without distractions. That means that you should be trying to focus on what you're eating. Eating only what you want. For some people, this is very different than what you think when you hear this. You think, oh, if I'm eating only what I want, I'm only going to be eating McDonald's, or I'm only going to eat candy. But what happens when you actually get in touch with what you want is that you crave healthy food, that you will find yourself craving fruits and vegetables. You will be very surprised when you get in touch with what your body wants, how much you crave healthy food. Eating only until you are satisfied. This can happen mid-bite, and that's why it's so important to eat without distraction. Eating in front of others, she says, with enjoyment, gusto, and pleasure. She does not believe in closet eating. I remember being in college, walking along the quad. I went with my roommate to get ice cream. We're both walking and eating ice cream, and suddenly we saw a cute boy from my chemistry class. And I remember thinking, oh no, here I am with this huge ice cream. And so I stuck it in my purse. I just took it and stuck it right in my purse. And when we stopped to say hi to this boy, my roommate looked at me with this like, where is your ice cream? And she didn't say it until he walked away. But we then of course said to me, where is your ice cream? And then I pulled it out of my hairbrush and my lip gloss, etc. So I can understand that sense of not wanting to eat in front of people. However, Geneen Roth suggests highly that you learn to eat comfortably in front of people. It is important to remember that bodies come in all shapes and sizes. You can eat the same, more or less than a person of your exact same size, and you can be twice the size of somebody who eats half as much as you do. That doesn't seem fair, but that's how it is. Accepting our natural body type and allowing ourselves to be what we are supposed to be is a great step towards eating healthily. Does anybody know better than you do what your body needs? Most of the time, we feed our bodies without consulting our bodies. We get so many messages from other people about what we should eat, how much we should eat, how often we should eat, but really our bodies know best, and it's important to consult our bodies before we eat. Because eating when you are hungry can be difficult. Sometimes the hours are limited. Maybe the dining room is closed, the dining hall is closed, or the whatever. There may be nothing open on campus at the time that you feel really hungry when you're studying into the middle of the night. But the key is starting to pay attention to when you are hungry, noticing bodily signals. Notice when your stomach is really growling versus when you eat just because you're there or the food is there. Noticing the patterns of when you're really hungry, and then trying to assess your options at that time. And then starting to think about what you really want. Ask yourself questions. Do I want something hot? Do I want something sweet? Do I want something salty? Do I want something crunchy? And trying to get in touch with what you're really in the mood for. See how it feels to be in touch with your signals and listen to your signals. To be in touch with what you want is to know that you can eat anything that you want. And I promise you, you won't want that much of it, maybe initially when there's certain foods you've deprived yourself of, but you won't want that much of it once you allow yourself to have what you want, when you want, and when you're really in touch with what your body is asking for. Geneen Roth says that when you give yourself permission to eat, you taste food for the first time. Eating this way will make you feel better, and you will notice a difference in how things taste. Many diets over the years have focused on lots of different foods, perhaps high protein, low fat, liquid protein, but one enduring trend is high fiber. Grains and less processing is always better. So when you're eating on campus or not on campus, look for things that have whole grains, whole wheat, and some decent amount of fiber. Chances are that once you get in touch with what your body wants, you will crave fruits and vegetables. Make them taste good. Experiment. Dip steamed vegetables into sauces. Dip them into dressing. Increase your whole fruit and decrease your juice and soda. Exercise reduces stress, it helps you to sleep better, it gives you more energy, and it fights disease. Exercise is the magic pill. Trust yourself, and you will become who you are designed to be. Respect yourself and respect your health. Accept your natural size. Listen to bodily signals. You do know best when you are hungry, when you are full, and what you need. Best of luck.